Hey guys, what's up? I got a funny video response from DJ Johnny Johnson. He used those animated online characters where you type in the dialogue and they say what you want them to say to create a conversation between a DJ and a client that was pretty funny. It was a video response to my last video. Check it out. I decided to make some of my own, and the reason I did is because we've been talking an awful lot about people who ask the price question. Some people suggest they're price shopping. I'm saying that's not always the case. We need to qualify these people and figure out what's going on. I say sometimes they just don't know what to ask, so they ask the price question. So I made a few videos for you in the same style that Johnny made his, and the first one's kind of long, but I made it long because I put a lot of dialogue in there, the kind of questions that I ask a client to figure out what their needs and wants are. I didn't upsell anything, this is just kind of the basics. Here, check it out.
Hello, this is Steve.
Hi Steve, I'm looking for a DJ for my wedding. How much do you charge?
So you were getting married. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And who am I speaking with?
Oh, I'm sorry, my name is Beth.
Oh, hi Beth. I'm just curious, how did you hear about my services?
A friend of mine at work gave me your name. You did her cousin's wedding and she said everyone had a blast.
Oh great. At least you already know I don't totally suck.
Hectares.
What date are we looking at?
July 21st.
Of this year.
Yeah, I know. Time kind of got away from us.
Okay, let me have a look. That's a Friday. Yes, I do have that date available.
Oh good.
Now are you looking for a DJ for the reception or do you need music for the ceremony as well?
Oh, just the reception.
And where is your reception going to be?
We're at Typical Hotel Banquets and Suites South in Suburbia, Wisconsin.
Oh sure. Did you work with Amy?
Yes, we did.
She's great, isn't she?
Oh yeah, she's made that whole part of this crazy planning process very easy for us.
Yeah, she's very good at what she does and easy to work with on my end as well. Which hall are you in?
The stupid big Typical ballroom.
Does she have you eating at 6?
Yeah, 6.
How many people are you expecting for dinner?
Around 210, maybe 215.
Is it sit down or buffet?
Buffet.
Amy can usually get that many people through the buffet line in about an hour and a half. You may be looking at an additional half hour 45 minutes for everyone to finish up and for the staff to clear, which would make dancing start somewhere between 8 and quarter after.
Oh.
Just so you know, if absolutely everything happens right on time, go buy a lottery ticket because it's your lucky day.
Hectares.
When putting times together, you can always figure a give or take of at least 10 or 15 minutes. Oh, will there be a cocktail hour as well?
Not really. Well, we figured people will meet up in the Typical sports bar before dinner starts.
Tell me a little bit about your wedding guests. Where is everyone from?
Oh, wow. Well, my family is from here, but Dave's from Texas.
What part of Texas?
Oh, around Dallas-Fort Worth.
Gotcha. So if you had to guess, how many of the guests are friends and how many are family? Percentage-wise.
Oh, I'd guess about 50-50.
Cool. So you are going to want a wide variety of music.
Yes, my whole family likes to party. I'm not sure about Dave's family, but our friends for sure like to get down.
This is really starting to sound like a fun reception.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I like working with vast age groups, especially if they show up ready to have a good time. So what it sounds like we were looking at is a start time of 6? I can introduce you on the wedding party as you come into the room, and that can happen a few minutes early if need be.
Okay.
I have a wireless mic for any toasts or speeches, unless we decide the house system would work best. I can do dinner music until everything is cleared and ready for dancing and play until midnight. So 6 hours total.
Oh, alright.
We can talk specifics as far as speeches, toasts, special announcements, special dances, garter, bouquet and things like that later. I just wanted to get an idea of what our general time frame looked like.
Yes, and thanks. We weren't really sure how all of this stuff worked.
Hey, it's what I do. What I can do for you is an all-inclusive sound and lighting system suited for the amount of guests you have and the size room you are working with for 6 hours, 6 till midnight for $9.50. Does that sound reasonable to you?
So what did you think of Steve and Beth? Well, first of all, let me just say that right off the bat, I could tell that this particular version of Beth was friendly, she was open, and she wanted to share information with me. You might say to yourself, well, what do you mean? Well, at least she told me that it was for a wedding, right off the bat. First thing, hey, I'm having a wedding, how much do you charge? She didn't know what to ask, so she asked the price question, and I took her down the road and answered a lot of questions for her by asking her questions. I know, kind of funny, huh? But you know what? It works out well that way. You don't have to talk about yourself, how great you are and how fantastic you are to sell your services. All you have to do is ask the proper questions of the client. They'll answer them all for you. You take the information they give you and you kind of build them a structure. You tell them how long they need a DJ for because you've found out all about their event from the questions you've asked. And it shows that you're a pro. So that's how most of my conversations go, something like that. Of course, we got kind of obnoxious with some of it. I had some fun with it, but you get the general idea. Now, on our next video, our client isn't quite as open about what she wants, so I take her down a slightly different line of questions. Check it out.
Hello, this is Steve.
Yes, how much do you charge for your DJ services?
It really depends on what your needs and wants are. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Beth. I'm just looking at prices right now.
Okay, I understand. What type of event are we talking about?
It's a wedding.
Are you getting married?
Yes.
Oh, okay, congratulations. What date are we looking at?
October 12th.
Of this year.
Yes.
It looks like I'm available. Where will your reception be at?
At the Old Fart Beer Pool and Bingo Hall in Cudahy.
Do you know what sort of time frame we are looking at?
I was thinking 7 to 11.
Okay, what time is dinner?
We should be eating around 6 or so.
Buffet.
Yeah, we are doing a potluck. Sandwiches and potato salad kind of stuff.
Ah, I see.
I had to pull information out of this Beth. She didn't tell me it was a wedding right off the bat. She was just looking for general prices for DJ services. She definitely did not know what to ask, and she was a little nervous because I think this Beth is on a tight budget. And I'm still going to take her down the same line of questions I asked our first version of Beth, but I'm not sure if she's going to be able to afford my services. And if she can't, and she bulks on the price, I might offer her a discount if I like her and I have the date available. Why not? You know? Bird in the hand's worth more than two in the bush, as I say, or however that saying goes. I'm not going to discount it and give it away, but yeah, I might have some wiggle room in that $9.50, and I might be able to give her a little break. But I did qualify her, and that's the point. I qualified the client. I kind of knew what I was up against. By the time I got to the end of the conversation, I was assuming from the information that I gathered there was a tight budget on this wedding. Our next Beth has a very different story, but it almost sounds the same as Beth number 2. Until we ask the right questions, check it out.
Hello, this is Steve.
Yes, how much do you charge for your DJ services?
It really depends on what your needs and wants are. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Beth. I'm just looking at prices right now.
Okay, I understand. What type of event are we talking about?
It's a wedding.
Are you getting married?
Yes.
Oh, okay, congratulations. What date are we looking at?
October 12th.
Of this year.
Yes, my dad just needs an idea of what the DJ is going to cost. This is the last thing we have on our list.
Oh sure. I totally understand. Let's try to figure this out together. It looks like I'm available on the 12th. Where will your reception be at?
The I'm Loaded So Kiss My Butt Country Club in Richtown.
Oh sure, I've played there before. How many people are you expecting?
So Beth 3 needs to know about the money thing because her father asked the question. Completely legitimate. He needs to know how much money he needs to put aside or budget or whatever for the DJ. I don't think money's an issue because they're at that country club, the I'm Loaded So Kiss My Butt Country Club, as I called it in the video. So I'm not worried about she's going to bulk on price. I'm thinking that I just need to sell her on me, and I'm going to do it by doing exactly what I did with our first Beth, asking the same line of questions. But if she were to bulk on price, or if any of these Beths were to have bulked on price, this is one of the things that might have happened in this next scenario. Check it out.
I can do everything we just talked about for $9.50. Does that sound reasonable to you?
Oh, well actually we found someone who could do it for $3.50. Why are you so much more?
Oh, I see. Well, my prices are actually very competitive for a wedding DJ in this area. I also have references available if you would like some testimonials.
I still don't understand why your price is so much more than the other guy.
Well, if you shop around a bit more, you will see that the wedding DJs out there with a good reputation are in the ballpark of what I charge for a similar event. I'm curious. If you found a DJ you liked at that price, was there a particular reason you still shopping around?
It's Dave's cousin's friend. I guess he does nightclubs and everything.
Ah well, that's probably the difference. I do clubs too, but I understand that weddings are a very different animal than what clubs are. Do you like club music?
Oh yeah.
Me too, and we can absolutely do club mixes sometime during the night, but you are going to also want something Mom and Dad and Aunt Betty like to dance to as well. That's where a DJ that's familiar with events like weddings can help you.
So one thing I never want to do is badmouth another DJ. I mean, I don't know anything about them. So, I got to be careful with that. And it doesn't make you look good when you talk smack about anyone else. What you can do is somehow convey to them that there's a difference, or there could very well be a difference, and find out more information from them, and you can maybe quickly figure out what that difference might be, like we did in that particular scenario. Well, it was Dave's cousin's friend who's a club guy, and he offered to do it, or whatever the case might be. Just simply explain, hey, look, this is a bit of a different level of service here. If you shop around, you'll see I'm competitive, and this is why you're probably going to want to go with somebody with wedding experience and not so much somebody with just club experience. Although I did throw in there, hey, I do clubs too, so I can definitely make that happen for you sometime in the evening, but don't forget about Mom, Dad, and Aunt Betty. So, if you like this video, let me know. I worked on it all day, and I think it was probably still kind of crap with the dialogue, but I had fun with it, and I thought I'd share it with you. Let me know what you think right down here in the comments section. Practice and enjoy.